Hello, students, and welcome to Lesson 14. In this lesson, we're going to look through the vocabulary words and then do the questions together. So let's begin. The first is adult. Sounds like adult. Adult is a person or an animal or anything that is fully grown. For people, we talk about the age 18. When you're 18, you are an adult. You are fully grown. Next is clump. Clump is like a group of things that are really close together. For example, a clump of trees. And they're packed really tightly. There's many of them together. We could also use it as a verb and say to walk in a way that is heavy, like clump, clump, clump. So it can have two very different meanings. Things that are close together, or to walk in a heavy way. Next, curious. Curious means to be always wanting to learn more and to have many questions in the world. So if you're curious about something, you want to learn more about it and you find it interesting. We can use it as another adjective to say something is unusual. That box is very curious. Gratitude. Gratitude is being thankful for something and showing kindness. Can you see in the picture? They're giving thank you cards. So this person is showing gratitude to someone else. If I chose an emoji to be gratitude, it would be the praying hands emoji. Next is herd. A herd are a group of animals that move around together, like a herd of cows or a herd of sheep. They live and move together. Newcomer. There are two words, new, comer. What do you think it means? Well, a newcomer is a person who just arrived or just came to a place. Maybe you are a newcomer to Vietnam. I'm a newcomer to Thailand. I've only lived here for a few months. Plain. Plain has many different meanings. Let's go through them. As an adjective, it can mean very simple. For example, plain ice cream. Maybe it's vanilla. Or plain water. Just water. It's simple. Or it can mean easy to understand. Easy to see and easy to understand. Sometimes we use the expression plain and clear. For example, how was your homework? Did you have troubles with your homework? No, plain and clear. Easy to understand. But finally, this is the one we will use in the story today. A plain is a large piece of flat land with few trees, like the picture. There are many different animals that live on the plains. See, I put an S at the end, plains. For example, deers, giraffes, or any animal that likes to run. It has few trees and lots of grass. I grew up in the plains of Canada. There's no mountains, there's just grass and lots of farms. Next is stalk. Okay, many meanings for stalk. One, it's the stem of a plant. This is the stalk. Do you like to eat the stalk of a broccoli? I do. Broccoli stalk. Two, to walk in a stiff way to show that you are hurt or angry. So to stalk out of a room is like you're very angry. You're walking very stiff, not moving. Or our last word is to follow something quietly and not to be seen. Look at the example. The cheetah stalked the antelope carefully for several minutes. This means the cheetah waits quietly behind the antelope, waiting to attack. Next is tusk. Tusk is a long, curved tooth on some animals. Before we looked at the word fang, and it's kind of similar to a fang. This is an elephant, and elephants have two large tusks. So the tusk is a long tooth. There, that's my elephant. Finally is the word wealthy. Wealthy means to have a lot of money or valuable things. So you can say, I am wealthy, I have lots of money, or I have a big house. Wealthy. Okay, if you need, you can pause the video and study the vocabulary words again. Now we're going to start on questions 14a. I will help you do the first 5 questions, and then the other questions you will do by yourself. 14a. Let's get a red pen. A stalk. Remember, stalk has many meanings. We need to select 3 correct answers. So let's look. Is the stalk the long curved part of an elephant? No, that is a tusk. A tusk is the long part of an elephant. So it's not A. A stalk bends in the wind. Yes, because it's part of a plant, so it bends. A stalk is the main part of a plant. Yes, it is, like the stalk of a vegetable plant. Circle these. And the stalk supports the leaves. Yes, because it is the main part. Good. A herd. Remember, a herd is a group of animals that move together. A herd of elephants gathered at the watering hole. Yes, good. A herd of dust covers the shelf. Is that with animals? No. So it's not a herd of dust. Dust is like small things that go on your desk. You can't see it, it's very small. A herd of cows kept us supplied with milk. Yes, because the cows live together. And a herd of deer ate grass together in the field. Yes, we can have a herd of deer that live together in the field. 3. To be curious is to. Remember, curious is to ask lots of questions, to want to learn more. Okay, to be curious is to want to learn more. Yes, definitely. To be curious is to be strange in some way. Yes. Let's go back to the words so you can see. Curious, where are you? Remember, to be strange and unusual in some way. That's the second meaning. To be curious is to be in serious trouble. No, because being curious is to ask questions and to be unusual, not to be in trouble. No. And to be curious is to ask questions. Yes. 4. To clump is to many things together or walking. Okay, to clump is to grow together bunched up. Yes, like a clump of flowers that are all very tightly packed. A clump is to walk with heavy footsteps. She clumped down the stairs. Good. And to be packed close together. Yes. To be clumped is to move to higher ground. No. Clump. So clump is things packed together tightly or walking very heavily. 5. Something that is plain is... Oh, there's many definitions of plain. Let's look. Cooked rather than raw. Plain is not about being cooked. No. Plain is easy to understand. Yes, remember, plain and simple. Or plain and clear. Plain is without decorations. Yes. Your Christmas tree is plain. Simple. And plain is not fancy. Yes. It's simple. Okay, be sure to check your answers. Next, we're going to do 14b. First, I want you to pause the video, do the questions by yourself, and then we'll work together. Ready? Pause the video. Now let's correct the answers 14b. Make sure that you finished your questions. Ready? 1. Which word goes with tooth? Tusk. Remember, an elephant has a tusk. 2 large, pointed teeth. Which word goes with money? Wealthy. Wealthy means to have a lot of money. Which word goes with land? Plain. Do you remember why? Plain is land that has very few trees and lots of grass. I live in the plains. 4. Which word goes with grown? Adult. Because when you are grown up, you are an adult, which is 18 years or older. Which word goes with thanks? Gratitude. Gratitude means to give thanks to someone. Did you get these all correct? Let's continue on 14c. Read the questions and circle the correct answer to finish the sentence. Please pause the video and finish questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come back to me. These are the answers for 14c. So follow with me. The grass grows in clumps. Remember, clumps means they are packed together. Many of them packed together. Miguel keeps a herd of cows on his farm. Herd is a group of cows. 3. Lilia watched her cat stalk the mouse. To stalk is to watch carefully. 4. Show your gratitude by thanking her. So gratitude means to be thankful. And 5. The newcomer hoped he might make lots of friends. If you are new to a city, you are looking for friends. So you might be making friends. Okay, those are all the answers for 14. In the next video, we will read about elephant country. So look forward to the next video. Thanks and see you soon. Bye-bye.